So we usually work the cows at preg check. We will deworm everybody and give them their vaccination boosters and all that stuff. That's the easiest time to do it. We try to keep minimal time of running them through the chute. Excuse me, just for less stress on them. Calves get worked twice. Well, traditionally, they get worked twice. We brand still, so at branding, we'll cut all the bulls, vaccinate, deworm everybody. We do implants, and then again pre-vaccination or pre-weaning vaccinations before we wean them. Now that we're going to hopefully retain ownership a little bit longer, we'll probably end up doing 3 times because I believe there's a third booster to give. So
The largest group of cows we have is the fall calvers. So they calve in the fall, like Joey said, September-ish. We brand in early December, and that's when they get their first round of shots. We put the bulls in right around then, right?
Yeah, we put bulls in the end of November, 1st of December.
Right around the same time as branding. And so then usually we get the cows up and preg check around the same time we wean so that we are sorting the calves off at the same time and don't have to do it twice or get the cows up twice or do anything. And so then we wean usually in April and keep them for 30 to 45 days so that we used to sell the end of May and then or the 1st of June, depending on when the sale barn had their big calf sale. So we would get those calves up for weaning in April, vaccinate them, sell them in May or June. The cows would have gotten preg checked in April, got their vaccines, and hauled any open cows away around then too. And then we started all over again in the fall. The spring cows, it's the same, but switched 6 months. So they calve in February, March, April.
Yeah, it's the same March, April usually.
And branding is in June, selling is in December, and
which is a better market, selling in December, but I think on our spring herd we usually end up with like an 80% conception rate.
Because they're breeding in the heat of the summer.
They're breeding in the heat of the summer. And now if we would calve in February, we might have a little bit better luck, but February, the years that we've lived here, has been miserable. I mean, ice storm, snowstorm. A couple years ago, there was 2 feet of snow on the ground, and
people lost
a lot of calves. And I remember, helping some people, and it was just a wreck. And then the first 60-degree day that we had, it wasn't 60, but it was sunny. I had my first calf, and so that's why we end up waiting so late to calve. It's just to try to get past February. Is not usually a very good month. January is usually pretty nice. So we've talked about moving all the way back up to January, but
that's pretty early.
Selling our fall calves in the end of May, 1st of June is a little early because the whole point of fall calves on the ground is you got all these calves that are now ready to eat a whole bunch of lush grass, right? And right about the time we were getting all that grass is when we were selling them. And so we would end up just having cows out on the grass. And so now we can actually hold them a little bit longer this year. This year our schedule is a little mixed up because we were waiting on getting this place put together and that and everything. But it has allowed us, because we still have those calves out on the cows, we haven't weaned them yet. They're able to, our pastures look a lot better just because the calves are, so that's the only part of that's going to change. We can actually wean a little bit later